welcome to another Wednesday weekly check-in. And my weekly check-ins are going to become slightly different, I think, moving forward. What I have decided to do is go ahead and fill out my budgeting planner binder thing. And then we'll just kind of go over the recap at the end. And then I wanted to start playing one of the box challenges. So we're going to add that into my Wednesday videos, and hopefully we'll kind of do a short budget recap of my weekly spending, just to keep me accountable. And then we will jump in and play the box challenge, and I will show you guys that soon. So before we get started, I don't have my change tracker here. Let me get that out, and we will go and we'll count up my change that I have left over for this week, and we will see where we are. So let's count it out, and we'll set that off to the side. We've got okay, so we have 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, and 96. So 96 cents left over. So we will write this down, and we will add this to Mr. Piggy and feed him. So we will get him up here, and he currently says he's got $8.20, and as usual, I always like to add up. So $8.20 plus 96 cents will be $9.16. So we are going to feed Mr. Piggy, and I will speed you up, and then we'll see if he has $9.16 in him at the end. Okay. He does not have $9.16 in him. He has $9.41. What did I do? What did he count? Oh, you know what I did when I was counting them up? I had 3/4, didn't I? Let me see what I did wrong. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video. I think that's what it was. I think I had an extra quarter, and for some reason I didn't count that in. So I think Mr. Piggy's right. Oh, this is funny. This is how I'm going to keep track of my mistakes. So if that would be the case, it wouldn't be 96 cents. It would be $1.21. That adds up. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video and see what I did wrong. I'm pretty sure, because I was just thinking in my mind, I think there was 3/4 there, but I think I didn't even, or there was 2/4. Maybe there was 2/4. I'm trying to think what it was, because I remember counting. I said 25, 30, 35, 40 is how I counted out. I think there was 2/4, and it should have been 50, and I only counted the first quarter. Well, anyway, that sounds about right. I am terrible. Whatever. It's like when I video, it's like all my brain cells just go to mush. I mean, yeah, I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure. I know I had at least 2/4, if not 3, and I think 2/4 makes sense because that's that. I just didn't count one of them. Oh my goodness, guys. I am silly. I'm so silly. Hot mess for sure. Okay, well, I will go back and watch the video as I'm editing it, and I'll make sure. But I'm pretty sure that that's what happened. I had 50 cents there, and I counted 25 for whatever reason. I have no idea. So that should correct my mistake. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so if that's the case, Mr. Piggy should have $9.41 in him. So we're close, really close to $10, which is kind of cool. I mean, we've just been doing this since, and I'm just counting up, like, I mean, I don't do a lot of cash spending. I do at the grocery store mostly. And so that's basically just where my change is coming from, the little bit of cash spending that I do for my groceries. So all right, well, okay, next thing I wanted to show you guys again was just, which I showed you I think in yesterday's video, but I'm getting closer to 300 subscribers. I think I'm getting closer to, like, I don't know, I have over 200, and I can't remember exactly where I'm at right now. I think I last updated and I had over 220. Well, I think there's more than that. I'm not really sure. But anyway, if I can get up to 300 subscribers by the end of the month, or close to the end of the month, then I wanted to, I have this game ready to go. It's the Lucky Leprechaun game, and it will be a freebie. And I made a little dashboard for it. And so I will put it up if I can hit 300 subscribers. If I don't, then I'm not sure what the plan will be. So maybe I'll have to say 250 subscribers. That may be. But I do hope to be able to put this up. My goal was to try to get me to 300 subscribers. So I may just put this out when I hit 250, and then this will kind of be my on the road to 300 kind of as a thank you for that. So that may be the plan. But I created this freebie and I just wanted you guys to see it a couple different times, and it will be put up on my Ko-fi at some point. I will let you know, like I always do in the community tab whenever I put that up. But I tried to keep it fairly low numbers. I think the highest number would be if you landed on the 5, because I made the little leprechaun feet as a double that number, so that one would be a 10. But most of them are going to be smaller numbers, a few 8s or 10s, but mostly tried to keep it at 7 and less. So anyway, and I guess that just depends on if you even land on that one. So maybe you wouldn't even land on it, and then you wouldn't have a 10. But anyway, I wanted to just show you guys this. I hope to be able to put this up sometime later this month to get ready for March and on my road to 300 subscribers. So all right, now let me just flip open my budget binder and we'll go to my weekly check-in. I'll get it flipped up here. And I'm going to just use this, and we're going to, I think I'm just doing it this way because I filled out the whole thing. So that way we can kind of go through it together. So my expenses this week, for the first week of February, because I always do it for the week before. So I had my Apple iCloud subscription come out for $2.99. I'm going to zoom you guys in because I don't think you can even see that very well. There you go. Okay. So $2.99 for my Apple iCloud. And then I had to renew my Missouri RN license. So, and nurse practitioner license. So I've got Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. I've got all 3 licenses, but the job that I'm currently working in will cover the Kansas and Oklahoma licenses because I'm working in those states with that facility. But Missouri, they currently do not have a clinic in Missouri, if that makes sense. So anyway, so I do see patients in 2 of the states, and so they cover the fees and stuff for license renewals for that. But that's what that is, and it's every couple years I have to pay that. And so I wanted to keep this one up on my own. The Missouri license is really easy for me to keep up. It's just paying a fee every couple years. Oklahoma and Kansas, there's like CEUs attached, so either way I would keep the Missouri. Excuse me. Anyway, but it's just really easy to keep up because I just pay the fees, and then if I ever would need it in the future, I have it ready to go. Okay, so I did some Amazon spending this last week. Womp womp. Are we surprised? No. But I'm going to justify it a little bit. So I've been wanting to get a new printer. And again, everything that I bought off of Amazon this week was for budget supplies. So I think I'm going to start tracking them. Because if for some reason this whole YouTube, Etsy, everything would take off and I would make a little bit of money off of it, then I probably need to keep track of these expenses, and be more specific on what I'm buying, and then because they may be able to be used as like tax write-offs, some of it, if you like use it towards the business. So I'll have to see on that. But so I got a new printer. I've been wanting to get one, and I had one saved in my cart, and it's been there, I don't know, for probably a couple weeks now. And it was like, I want to say it was like $360 some. And then all of a sudden I got a notification that it was on sale for like $220 something. And so I'm like, that is like, it was like almost $140 off, probably almost $150 off. So I went ahead and did it. At least it was like a thought out purchase and it wasn't just an impulse purchase, and I had it sitting in the cart for a while. But I like to do that with the bigger purchases on Amazon, is just move them to my cart and then like save them for later, because then if it'll let you know like if the price increases or decreases in there. And that's kind of been my hack here in the last year or so, to be able to buy some bigger ticket items when they are cheaper. So I ended up getting that. So that was $233.52. So that definitely, I mean, I feel a little bit guilty about buying it, but not completely, because I had wanted to get a new printer, because I needed one that just the ink would last better, because this one here that I have, it's just like I'm buying ink cartridges all the time, it feels like. And then I had my IRA come out, which is savings, and that was $400. Then I had my trash bill come out of $31. And then I have a couple budgeting supplies. I bought a couple binders, one that I needed for today's box challenge game. And then I got some little plastic things also for the box challenge game. So that's kind of what those two expenses were budgeting supplies. And then car insurance came out of $117.34. So it definitely has gone up, because it used to be about $108, I think it was. So it's gone up about $10. And then I filled up my car with gas last night. So this last week actually was pretty good. So I'm filming this on the weekend, before you'll see this video, of course. But I filled up my car, and I did not end up having to go to the Oklahoma clinic this week. So I only filled up my car one time this week. So that was nice. I didn't do near as much driving. And then I had my giving come out, and then I went to the car wash, and I went ahead and got like the best car wash this time that has the wax and everything in it, because I like to do that periodically, because it helps, like whenever it's rainy and you're driving, the wax will just kind of beat up and just go over the windshield, and it just helps to be able to see a little bit better. So I did do the big wash, and then I didn't realize it was like $14. Well, then they charged me, of course, probably fees and taxes, so I wasn't even expecting that. And then I did eat out at Taco Bell one time this week as well. So my total spending this week was $1,225.48. So we're back up there pretty high, but it's because I had some bills coming out, and then I did that extra purchase there on Amazon. And this, I really am going to try the rest. I know I keep saying this, but I really am going to try the rest of the month to not have any like budgeting Amazon expenses, because that definitely kind of blew my budget. So all right, so as far as my weekly check-in goes, on my cash envelope for my groceries, I only spent $32, which was weird, and I put over here $68 remaining. And what I ended up doing with that is just I put the $8 into like my 5s and 1s, like in my bank bag here, just because I like to keep the smaller bills whenever I come across those. And then the 20s that I had left, I ended up, because I've showed you my wallet divider, but I have the little tab for my groceries, and then I have a tab for like eating out, and a tab for household supplies, and then a tab for fun money. And so I just put a 20 in each of those other categories. So I just kind of, that's how I've been kind of funding those categories, is like with my leftover grocery money. So even though it was $68 remaining, I ended up just moving it. So technically I guess it was 0, but anyway, and then my gas. So this is the first week of February, and I only spent $29.24. So I budget $300 a month for gas, and I still have $270.76 left towards that. So this is the weekly check-in. I don't know that I actually was working on making stickers for March and April, and I did not do the weekly check-in in the future because, and I've said it a million times now, but just the tracking of the cash envelopes is kind of hard for me because I don't really do a lot of cash spending. It's mostly just my groceries, and that's about it. And then I decided to throw the gas in there just because I wanted to kind of see how I was doing for a couple months, but I'm gonna be fine. I can tell on my budget, so I'm not really worried about my gas expenses and how much I have left remaining in my budget. So I am going to not be doing the weekly check-in come March. I'll still do the expense tracker portion, but this portion down here I didn't make stickers for, and I won't be doing that in the month of March and April. So we'll just be doing this because this really is helpful for me because I do a lot of my spending, you know, with my credit debit card. So a lot of stuff comes out of my account, and it's just easier to track it this way and not worry about the cash envelopes because I don't have that many. If I had a bunch, maybe it would be a little bit different. And then that way, whenever I do my monthly budget closeout, I can just reference all of my expenses, and then you guys can see those totals at the end of the month when I do my closeout, and like how much I spent in each category. So, all right, so that concludes this portion of the video. Let me zoom back out. So I'm going to set that aside, and then I am going to have a little bit of money to play a box challenge. I'm so excited about this box challenge. I have seen a few others play it, and I fell in love with it, and it was so cute and so colorful and just so fun that I had to have it, and I had to figure out how to incorporate it into my weekly games and my saving. So what I decided to do, I couldn't take any extra money out. So what I decided to do is the money that gets allocated towards Zoe or pet care, and then my personal, where I was just doing cash stuffing into those respective envelopes, I've decided to take, because that is a total of $50 a paycheck between the two of us, decided to take that and use $25 a week to play into the box challenge. So, excuse me guys, I'm all choked up this morning. So that is where I decided to come up with the money for this. So whenever you start seeing me move forward with the next paychecks, you will notice that I'm not pulling out specifically money for Zoe Bell or pet care and for personal categories, because I am pulling it out for this game binder. So so that's how I decided to do that and to make this work into my life. So guess what box challenge I got? Yes, I got the Monster Town box challenge, you guys. It is so cute. So cute. And I just had to have it. And so I printed everything off. I laminated it all up. And I already mixed up all my little things, my little cards, and then I created this little binder for the box challenge. So I actually got the original box challenge, plus I got the expansion pack that April had on hers. So this is by Allie Bear Budgets, and let me just pull this main one out of the, so you guys can see it better. These envelopes, I had them in different envelopes, and then because these are so slippery, like I just moved and like everything was sliding out of my binder. I'm like, oop, I'm gonna have to have actual ones that close up because I didn't think about laminating them and making them slippery. So this is the Monster Town Box Challenge by Allie Bear Budgets and April's Fresh Start. And this is like the little savings tracker. I just put it in there so you could write down like how much each category saved. I don't know that I will actually do that because I also have the expansion pack for it. So I decided to do the base pack, and then as I complete a card, then I'm going to pull from the expansion pack. And I just put all the expansion pack cards back here. So I decided to do that. And they have another one that's like the holidays, and I think that's up on Allie Bear Budgets Etsy. April's Fresh Start is the one who did this expansion pack, and it's on her Etsy. So I think that Allie Bear has the other ones. So I may end up buying that one as well. I think it's holidays, but I just wanted to get started. I thought this was so cute, and I just thought it was so much fun. So I don't have much money to work with. It's only $25. So I got $15 of ones and then a couple fives. So it's not going to be a lot that I'm going to be able to put into this one each week, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of tack this on my Wednesday weekly check-in video, because I don't know, I just wanted to do it, and I wanted to kind of make the Wednesday weekly check-in just a little more interesting. So I have decided to add this in. So we have the Monster High School, the Monster Grocery Store, the Monster Beauty Salon, the Monsters at the Park, the Monster Restaurant, and then the restaurant menu, the Monster Post Office, the Monster Gym, the Monster Pool, the Monster Coffee Shop, and then the Monster Tennis Match, and then Monster Movies. And so I believe on this one here, you end up rolling a die. So in case I get that, I guess I better, I'm not sure how it all goes. So I will, and it's a 3-sided die. And I don't think I put my 3-sided die in here. So I have my 4-sided die in here. We'll see if I end up needing a die, I'll dig for it. And then I think that's, yeah, then we got the expansion pack. And the expansion pack, I'll go ahead and show you since I'm doing the whole reveal today. The expansion pack, no, come on out of there, guys. Well, much there. Okay. It includes the Monster Pet Shop, the Monster Daycare, the Monster Cruise Ship, the Monster Hospital, the Monster Florist, and the Monster Bar. So as I think that's what I decided to do, is just as I complete one of the others, I will move them to the back, the completed ones, and then I will pull out of the ones, add in a card from the remaining, and that way it will kind of keep it a little, since I don't have a lot of money, that will keep it maybe where it will flow just a little bit better. So, okay. All right. So without further ado, that was my drum roll. Let's get into it. Okay. So Monster Restaurant bonus. Choose 3 items off the Monster Restaurant menu and save the total the items cost. Oh boy. 3 items. Okay. I don't have much money, so we may be ending this real quickly. So I'm just going to get my little marker here. Let's see. So let's do... Oh, these are funny. Slug soup, dragon snot salad, booger bites, wormy mac and cheese, fuzzy fungus fries, bug-eyed poppers, screaming slime spaghetti, mystery meatloaf with grumpy gremlin gravy, lava lasagna, hairball hamburgers, goulash, griffin wings, toenail tacos, oh, and ectoplasm gelato. Oh, these are so funny. They were so creative whenever they did this. Let's do the gelato, and let's do, oh, I have to choose 3. Oh, that's right. Okay, we're gonna go slug soup then, and dragon snot salad. Okay, why not? Because that sounds like a lovely... We're gonna have a little soup and salad, you guys. That's what we're doing. Little soup and salad with some dessert, of course. So that's a total of $9. So yeah, I may not be able to play in here very long. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 going in this one. And I'm just gonna put it there. And then I don't know if I need to keep this. I'll have to look at the cards. So I'm gonna put that one aside just in case I need to keep it. And then the search and save. Okay, this is the gym. Where is the gym? I don't know where. Oh, here we go. Like, I don't know where everything is, so it may take me a little bit to learn where stuff is. Okay, and this guy is $6. Whew, okay. We are probably not gonna be... I may have to have a bigger budget for this one. I bet you we'll have some IOUs. That's why I went ahead and did that. And then I think I can set that one aside. So I will do that. And then we have roll a die. Oh, and add an extra 4. Okay. That's a tennis match, because that's what that one is. So that's this gal. Or I guess it's a gal. It's pink. It's a monster. So I'm calling it a girl monster. Okay, so I am going to, because I know that that's a 3, I need to find my 3-sided die. And I'm not sure if I stuck them in here. So hold please, I will be back. Okay, you guys, I couldn't find, I thought I had a 3-sided die. And I'm not sure, maybe I do somewhere, but I have this 4-sided die. So we're gonna roll it. I wanted to try to go the lowest number possible. So 1 is what I got, and so we will add 4 to that, so that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have $5 left. Okay. So sorry about that. And so I'm gonna put in here, I think what I'm just going to do is write, and so then that way I know that that guy is done, and then we'll set that one aside. Okay, search and save. I can't remember where that one is. That one might be, is that the school? No, not the school. Not the grocery store. Oh, yep, it's the beauty salon. Oh, look, I think I'm getting lucky, and I think I'm not going to have an IOU this time. Because this little guy or gal that's getting his toenails done is $5. And that's exactly what I have left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $5. Okay. And that I can set aside. So yeah, so I am sorry that that's got a glare, but I have to remember to keep this over here, out of the way of the glare. So I am going to really enjoy having this to play. Like I said, it's not going to be a lot each time, but that's why I thought I would just throw it into this weekly, Wednesday weekly video, and kind of make it a little more interesting and fun to kind of have a little game with it too. And I'm going to look and see if I have a 3-sided die somewhere. If so, I will have that ready for next time. Boop, I'm throwing the die around, y'all. I'm throwing it around. So, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will be saving in this weekly. so I'm just going to tuck all the cards away, and I probably won't count the money until we like finish a card, and then we'll count it up at kind of at that point. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye!